Appreciate that. That's because we have joining us now as we broadcast from Cruisin the Coast on the Biloxi Town Green. It's Jon Ferris, the lead singer of Britishmania. Jon, thanks for joining us.
Hey, it's a pleasure. Good morning.
Well, you don't talk with an accent that sounds like you're from Liverpool, but you sing that way. That's awesome.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can give you a little bit of Liverpool, but then it'll ruin the show, so I don't want to do that.
I got you. So tell us about this. You guys are a Beatles tribute band, a cover band, if you will, and I spent some time perusing your website. You guys not only look incredible, you sound incredible as well. You got it down, man. It's just phenomenal. Whose idea was this, and when did it get started?
Oh, boy. Well, to make a very long story short, I am the founder and the owner of Britishmania. Started the concept around 2003. And just was a fun kind of thing. And then after a while, we started getting calls from out of state. And it just kind of built from there. So I've been doing it over 20 years now.
Are you surprised, Jon, that this music, like what Rhino just bumped us into this segment, that's a classic Beatles hit, of course, that people still enjoy that music here 60 years later?
It's hard to believe. It's so fresh. I use that word a lot with the music. It just sounds fresh all the time, and it just keeps going from one generation to the next. I mean, we've seen, over the years, more and more young people, meaning 25, 30, or much younger, coming to the shows and just loving the music. So
yeah,
it just keeps reinventing itself. Seems like every 5 years or so. It's been quite a phenomenon.
And of course, just talking about Day Tripper, the song we just played, I remember that when it was introduced, it was almost thought that they were departing from kind of the She Loves You and I Want to Hold Your Hand, the original tunes. I was like, wow, they're changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how that music has endured, and you're right, it's still popular. And I think young people, when they get exposed to it, say, man, that sounds pretty good. They obviously, as the saying goes, don't make music like that anymore. Just four guys with instruments and voices.
That's right. The Beatles, went through so many phases in the 60s, and every album was a new frontier for them and music, popular music. So, they went from that, shake their heads and oohs and everything else to more sophisticated music. And they just kept bringing their audience with them every single album. So it was just quite a phenom for a musical career. You couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys are in high demand. You got a busy schedule, don't you?
Yeah, we keep pretty busy. We're all over the U.S. Sometimes we do jump out of the country here and there. I had a chance to play at the Cavern Club way back, and that was quite an eye opener as well. The home of the Beatles. But we do keep pretty busy. Just so many different cities. People really love to see us.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you're kind of known for, Jon, your attention to detail. I mean, you really try to replicate the Fab Four just to a T perfectly in everything from your hairstyles to your tailored clothes that are exactly what they wore during the era, the instruments, the sound, etc. Yes,
that was the first thing that I thought of. I said, if I'm going to get into this, I want to do it right. To be a Beatles tribute, you have to do all those things. You have to really be very detail-oriented with the music, the costumes, the acting on stage, all that. The Beatle fan demands that. So me as a Beatle fan, I sat in the audience before, Britishmania came about and said, I want to see that. I want to see the guitars. I want to see, the wigs and costumes and everything. So I try to just bring that to the Beatle fan and, and hopefully they like it.
It's outstanding. So even down to a left-handed bassist, right, a la Paul McCartney. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Yep, very, very important to have a lefty. Not easy to do. I mean, they all have learned that, they were right-handed guys as well, but they learned how to play lefty because, the position requires it.
Okay, so the bass, the instrument itself, is it a Hofner? It sure looks like one.
Yes, Hofner bass, yep. Everything that we use is authentic. They're reproductions, obviously. They're not, from the actual age time frame. Those guitars would be worth a lot of money. But there was quite a bit of reissues of all those instruments in the 90s and early 2000s. So, yeah, we try to bring, just everything that, each character played in their specific era,
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I remember my brother, who was a few years older than me, he was quite an accomplished lead guitarist, and they had a band that played the fraternity circuit and clubs and so forth. And, of course, during that era of the 60s, a lot of Beatles music. My brother sounded like John Lennon to a great extent in his vocals. But what I remember, John, back in those days, you could buy the sheet music, right, in the music stores to all the Beatles music. How do you guys practice? Do you use that, or do you listen to the music as recorded and try to practice it?
Well, I'll just give you a quick example of what I did. I mean, this was, believe it or not, before YouTube. Hard to imagine, right?
Yeah, sure.
So there were Beatle books. There were DVDs at that time where you could watch, look, listen, and then you really had to figure out a lot of the stuff by yourself by listening to the CDs, breaking it down, and it was quite time-consuming to do that. But, today you can pull up anything on YouTube you want, as you know, and probably learn a song in a couple of days or so. I didn't have that luxury, though.
Totally agree. You're right. It's awesome. Didn't have that in those days. But again, you try to replicate it perfectly, and obviously the audience likes it because it tends to resonate. Are you constantly adding songs to your set list? Do you have multiple set lists? Tell us about that.
Yeah, that part of it, over the years, I mean, we've all learned many of the Beatles songs, but obviously in a show you can only do so many.
Yeah.
I probably know about 80 to 90 myself.
Gosh.
But I do rotate the songs. And so that if somebody sees us twice or three times, they're not going to see and hear the same exact songs. Like this show tonight, we've got some different songs than we did last year. So they're going to hear some different songs tonight for sure.
And where are you playing tonight?
We are playing at the Beau Rivage Theater right here in Biloxi, Mississippi. And
great venue.
Cruisin the Coast is going on like crazy out there today, and we invite everybody later on, come on out and see us.
Absolutely. At the Beau Rivage, what time does the concert get kicked off?
The show starts at 7:30. The doors open at, I believe, 6:30.
Gotcha.
And we certainly look forward to see everybody from last year and some new folks this year as well.
Sounds like a whole bunch of fun. I'm still trying to comprehend how you know 80 to 90 of the Beatles songs. And then what's even more stunning is that how many songs they produced and how many were hits and still alive today. It really is incredible. Got about 20 seconds left. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that. I think the number from the Beatles, Lennon and McCartney wrote about 300.
Gosh.
And, you know, you could probably say 95% of them were hits.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not sure that'll ever be duplicated.
No.
We appreciate you joining us, Jon. Yeah, absolutely. Jon Ferris, lead singer, Britishmania, performing at the Beau Rivage for Cruisin the Coast tonight. Appreciate you joining us, Jon. Really enjoyed it. Thanks.
Oh, thank you very much. Great to talk to you. Have a great day now.
Yes, sir. Folks, we're stepping aside for a break. We're at Cruisin the Coast. Come see us. We're on the Biloxi.